here. I'm not at home, so you can see I'm in Frankfurt in my office, or actually in my hotel room, to make this wonderful and lovely morning briefing show with you. My name is Markus Gabel. I'm your host, and in my back from Admirals, I have Katie, my lovely moderator. Thanks, Katie, for opening the session and supporting me in this week. I know you have so many things to do, so I appreciate it a lot that you spend your precious lifetime to support me in that show. So welcome, guys, around the world. And I wanna confess something. I'm really happy that I can make that show every morning, and this is so-called my highlight of the day. And I love to get up early to prepare the show, to think about in my meditation, what can I give you good things in this morning show? What can I really good? What can I do for you to make you happy? And in trading, I can give you my knowledge. I can share my knowledge with you. I can show you how you can be profitable and successful on the long run. And this is what I can do for you. And by the way, you know, I'm not a young guy. So the other thing is I can share my knowledge about my lifetime and about deeper things, kind of spiritual things we can share with each other to make this world to a little bit better place and to help others to become successful and happy in their own life. And this is what we want to do in this morning show as well. Okay, so by the way, leave your comment. If you have anything in your mind, then please feel free to type in the chat box on Zoom. And as you know, we stream this show on YouTube as well. So if you watch it later, or if you watch it right now in this moment, then you will find on your right corner, you will find a button. It's subscribe button. So click on it so you can follow us. You can follow the Admirals channel so you will never miss an episode from Paul, Jens, or myself, or you can watch it later. And if you want, you have any questions, so first of all, there is a like button. Give us a like. It would really, really nice from you. And it's planting good seeds if you do something good for others, by the way. And below that video on YouTube, you will find a commentary field that you can leave your comments, your questions, whatever it is. And once I see it, I give you an answer as soon as possible. So just now let's stream my screen with you. So here we go. So let me fix my technique here. I can see that's really cool. Mihai, wonderful, good morning. Anne, good morning. Plamen, good morning. Tina, greetings. And Peter, wonderful, good morning as well. So let's see, we have a huge community this morning on Zoom and of course on YouTube as well. And I really appreciate it a lot that you spent your lifetime with me this morning. So feel free to ask whatever is in your mind. And now, good morning, Mustafa. Wonderful, good morning. Nice to see you here on this show. Wonderful. Okay, and on YouTube, I can see it here too. It's Barry, Don, Darom. Wonderful, good morning. Albert, good morning. Richie, nice to see you. Wonderful. Daniel, Claudia, greetings. And Maurizio, I can see as well from Italy, I guess. It's Italy. Okay, so let's see what we can do. And we will start with our upcoming events this morning. And by the way, look at the bottom of this slide. You can see here right now, please be aware that CFDs are complex instruments and come with a high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. Around 76% of retail investors' accounts lose money when trading CFDs with this provider, and not only with CFDs, with Forex as well. So therefore, we have to talk about calculating your money and sticking to the rules all the time. So does the profit-taking day good enough for day trading? Have you managed it? Does the profit-taking day good enough for day trading? How you have managed it? Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. Can you explain it on a little bit more carefully? Maybe we cannot connect our thoughts. Can you explain it a little bit more carefully, please, for me, what you want to really know about that? So we had last night the Japan monetary policy meeting decision, and as I realized, they left the rate decision at minus 0.1. And we expect, it's all over already. It's the UK monthly retail sales figures. So they actually is minus 0.4. The previous was plus 9.2, and the forecast was plus 1.6. So a bit disappointing here, as we can see. But that's the numbers, and the most important thing today is the expiry day of the futures, especially the DAX and all the other futures at 1 p.m. German time. And therefore, we should have a look at the DAX first of all. And but let me invite you to our morning show, not the morning show, to our afternoon show. It's how to profitably day trade Forex. And you will see it on this channel and 3 p.m. this afternoon with one of my lovely colleagues. And I hope you can join the session too if you're interested on trading, day trading in Forex. I guess my colleague will have lovely information and insights for you. So, and if you want to if you want to feel a little bit more comfortable, then maybe it's a good thing that you share our common day trading room, live trading room. And this is on, as you can see in the browser line, it's twitch.tv/DowHowTrader. And there you can see my trades all the time. And this is a live trading room. It's not an entertainment channel. So I'm not around all day long because I have a lot of the other things to do, but I give some information during the day. You can see how I trade the DAX in 5-minute chart because I make day trading there beside of hourly chart and 4-hourly chart. So as you can see in the chat, we have a lot of things to talk about, and I share a bit of knowledge of myself, but it doesn't replace private personal coaching, by the way. If you want to come closer to your own success, then it's a good thing that you should have your own private teacher for trading. Okay, so and by the way, all my trades you will see on Twitter, daytrader70. Okay, now let's go to the chart, and we want to start with a view at the DAX this morning. So, because we make day trading in DAX. And as you can see here, actually we have this situation. In 5-minute chart, we are circling within the red zone, which means the price is really, how should I say, really fair valued at the moment. So point of control here is at around 15,705 euros by one future contract, not points, by the way. And if you think, and if you hear price, the next question must call, oh, is that fair? Is that too expensive, or is it too cheap? Because if you think in points, what you should ask, yeah, that's points. But the moment you realize that this is a price, the next question is, oh, is it cheap? Is it expensive? What's about the price right now? So you have to ask different questions. And then you realize, it's a good thing to buy cheap and to sell expensive, or maybe to sell expensive and buy cheap back. Because this is, by the way, the only chance you can make money in trading. Whatever you trade in trading, whatever underlying, it's shares, it's futures, it's Forex, it's commodities, whatever it is, at the end, the only way you can make money is still buying cheap and selling expensive. That's a kind of mathematical calculation. That's human behavior. And that is a kind of logic thinking, okay? So actually, yeah, it should be trade short right now. As in my opinion, I am standing on the sideline until the expiry on the futures is over at 1 p.m. this afternoon. And until this day, we expect high volatility maybe, or maybe nothing. Because in my experience over the last years, the big traders, they're working with these expiries in the futures, they started to put their positions in the market since yesterday and Thursday. So, and they will finish the process during this morning until 1 o'clock. So maybe it's a good idea to stand on the sideline and to watch it. Yeah, it's not a part of the probability topic, because we have sometimes exceptions, and exceptions confirms the rules. Yeah, and if we know we have rate decisions, if we know we have this big every 3 months we have this big expiry days, so it's an exception day, which means we should stay on the sideline until everything is over and we can go back to a normal buying and selling market. Not yet. And of course, we're circling around the point of control. So what do you expect there? Nothing, to be honest. Okay. So on Fridays, traders take money out. It means trading short on our platforms. It can be not right bias for traders. This is my first time that I hear that. So why should I take out my money from the platform? So I follow the rules. To be honest, I guess this is a kind of online rumor what you heard there. So as you know, I work with the huge traders here in Frankfurt, and I know a couple of those. No one takes money out of the desk unless you reach your target. But I guess this is, I don't know where you have this information from, but I don't know that. Yeah, so why should you do that? There's no logic behind that kind of thinking. And please, guys, don't follow that stupid things you hear online. Yeah, used to think in a logic way. Yeah, not touched by emotions. So let's go through our running trades, because we have some news this morning. And as always, this is Australian Swiss franc. Look, we are circling actually around the point of high, and maybe we expect that we can continue the trend to the lower side, but it's a big fight exactly at the point of high. And why is it? Furthermore, because look at the chart and look at the trend. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 7th trend arm. So it's a normal behavior that huge traders want to go out from the market. They want realize their profits. So this is a big fight actually there. And if you can see the volume zone, then we have a kind of higher volume zone where I draw this the rectangle here, and it's a normal behavior that this is a bit fight here until we reach the point of control. So should we intervene into that trade? No, of course not. Why should we do that? Yeah, and by the way, the soft stop is a bit higher. The hard stop is in profit. We sold already half of the position, so it's a so-called free ride. And now, two things must happen. First thing, we go down to the point of control. And if not, then we will realize that they move the point of control to another spot. And the next spot, which is a bit high, at the same high or the same volume, like the point of control, is around about there at 0.66 and not the spot where we are right now. So let it go. Sit on your hands and let it go. That's what you have to do. So Nico, wonderful good morning. Carl, lovely good morning as well on YouTube. So guys, I expect, by the way, your questions. And I have a question for you today while we're going through the chart. So I have a special question without the poll. I want that you type it in the chat box. My question is for you, and please think it through. What you have learned this week in the morning show or about trading based on that knowledge of sticking to rules and something else. What you have learned for yourself during this week. Maybe you realize something new for yourself. Type it please in the chat box so I can be aware of that, and I can recognize it, and I can talk about that. So if you want, so type in the chat box what you have learned this week about trading while I'm going through the rest of the chart. So feel free to type in whatever you want, and I will see what I can tell you about your experience. In Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, we said yesterday, if we have a close above our soft stop, then we had to trail the hard stop to cut a possible loss. So the market, we got out of the market because the soft stop, the hard stop were reached. And now the market turns again, the price turns again into our direction, which means there was a balance candle. Unfortunately, we got out exactly with that balance candle, but that's the market. We have to follow the rules and the plans, by the way. So which means I set a new pending order there because rule number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are still there. We have still a trend. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc is still a young trend. We are still in a green zone. We want to go back to the point of control. There is huge space to go back. And now we had a balance candle. We got out exactly with that balance candle. Yeah. So I set a new pending order below that balance candle with a hard stop, again, the same spot as the previous trade, and with the soft stop above here, the last 0.3 with the question mark. And as you can see, I set a first target at the 0.2 that we see if we have one of the 72% profitable trades, then we can get out there with the first target, and the rest we should run. If the price were going higher, then we can trail the entry higher as soon as we see a new balance candle. Okay. So there's a question. If you trade 5 minutes, you have to be at your screen all the time. No, I don't have. Because why? Look, for example, this morning, there is nothing to do. So I only have to be on my screen when I'm waiting for the signal. So the moment I see I don't have a trend, then I can see, okay, I can predict it roundabout, William, where that first trend will occur, and maybe this will take hours, 1 hour, 2 hours. So in this time, I don't have to watch the chart. So, or if I have an old trend, I don't have to be in front of the screens. So I only have to be in front of the screens in 5 minutes, just only in one market, you know, law of probability, that when I wait for my signal, just kind of balance candle, then I have to be in front of my screen. But when in the moment where the other rules are not there, that makes no sense to check and to watch the red and green candles. Okay, just my opinion. So Danny have learned, sit on the hand, and it is still not easy to only watch the trades and let the market decide. I know, Danny, this is a hard stuff. This is a big challenge in trading, but this is the only chance you can become successful in trading, believe me. If you learn that, and if you give the responsibility to the market about the results, yeah, but you will see, if you learn that, to sit on your hands and to let the market decide how much money you will get, you will be more often rewarded by the market than you have to pay. But that you have to learn. And maybe it's a good thing not to watch the charts if there's nothing to do. Go outside in the sun, enjoy your life. Yeah, just we only have this one life. It's not a need to check the charts and to watch red and green candles. It's not the sense of trading, unless you're waiting for your signal in day trading. But if you only work maybe in 4-hourly chart or in hourly chart, where is the sense to watch and to observe red and green candles? You know, there's no sense, there's no logic behind that because you don't have influence. So is it a kind of entertainment? Yeah, but then the danger increases that you want to intervene into the trade. So if there is nothing to do, then close the chart. Yeah, close the PC. do something else, play a game, read a book, or go outside, whatever it is. But go away from the chart. If you don't see it, you don't have to be focused on it. This is my advice. And I learned this in my trading career as well. And once my teacher forced me to go out. Yeah, we were in the zoo. We went to the park. He forced me to go jogging with him. This was so hard for me until I did it 11 times in a row. Then my subconsciousness realized, okay, there's something different. And should I tell you something? Whenever I come back to the chart, they were still there. And I realized, okay, they work without me. That's cool. So I see, and as you see, I'm still there. I'm still alive, even I'm not all the time in front of the chart. And this could be a learn to be distracted with other things. As long as you see you don't have to do something in the chart. Yeah. So let's go still further. Oh, this is Euro Australian dollar. So, and yeah, we are bid to continue the trend. We are in profit at the moment. And as you can see here, I set my pending order, my first target at the 0.2, so that I have a target that I have make money when one of the 72% hits again. So, and actually we are on track. Maybe there's also nothing to do, okay? So then we have Euro Canadian dollar. Yeah, a bit in profit. And I set a first target exactly at the 0.2, so that I can participate from this profitability about 72%. You know, the probability trend continuation is always more likely than a trend break, and we expect that we'll reach the 0.2. This is 72% probability. So therefore, by that reason, therefore, there is my first target. And then I'm safe. Then I'm really safe. Euro Swiss franc, one of our oldest trend. So, and now guys, I want to do it live here. I trail my soft stop, guys, back. I do it back a bit over this volume zone. Yeah. Why I'm doing that? To be honest, guys, I expect that we finally reached the point of control, and we sold already half of the position. Yeah, we are safe. The hard stop is in profit as well, and the soft stop as well. So I expect, or I'm speculating, which means speculare. The Latin word is speculare. Do you know what means speculare? So type in the chat box. What do you know what means speculare? Can you type in the chat box? So Richie said, know the rules and when to occasionally breaking them. Okay, I hope you will not break them too often, unless you will. Otherwise, you cannot become successful in trading. Yeah. So what does it mean if you hear the word speculare? Does it mean to be acting in the market? Or what does it mean? Speculare, maybe you are a fresh participant in our morning show. Then you know Danny is right, Gino as well. Exactly. Speculare means you are a speculator, means just, Tina, I'm really proud of you. Great, great stuff. Yeah, it means watching, observing, not acting, just watching, not touching. Yeah, that's the point. It's the same like you see a wonderful woman, just watching, not touching. Okay, and this is the same. Now we are speculating that the price will go back to the point of control. So we are deep in profit. So give it a little bit more space. And you see there's a bit of higher volume zone there where I drew this blue rectangle. So maybe the price will go up there, then we see more sellers, and finally the trend will continue to the lower side. And if this happens, then we should realize that the trend, the downtrend is broken. And then you have a big chance to go into the new trend downwards as well. So have it in your watch list. If you are not in that trade, keep it on your watch list. And for all the other guys, they are still in, trail your stocks a bit higher and give it more space. Yeah, because finally we are speculating to the point of control. In euro and New Zealand dollar, we reached the first target. Yeah, great. So, which means there is actually nothing to do, by the way, but we trail the soft stop, not the hard stop, the soft stop into the profit. Yeah, so we make this trade safe. Okay, so we earned money with that, a lot of pips, and now it's a free ride. New Zealand Swiss franc, we are on, my target is here at this volume zone, so we can take out half of the position, let it go. Actually, the correction is this. So therefore, that's the correction. Okay, so there is no reason to intervene. US dollar, Canadian dollar, that's great. You see, guys, it was worth to watch and to act if it's necessary. Otherwise, still stand on the sideline. But here you can see it was really cool to wait. And now the price is going up and up and up. And actually, there is nothing to do. Yeah. Euro New Zealand dollar stopped 7 points before my take profit. Robert, I know that. I know that because I make this experience a lot of times. But please sit in your hands, do nothing. I promise you, next time your target will be hit by that. But let it go. Let it go. And the price is still going up. Wait for it. Don't do something. Yeah, sit on your hands and wait for it. Maybe it will hit by the next move. Yeah, and if you're next time very close and you see maybe struggling, then you can go out by manually. Yeah, that's fine in a target. Yeah. Yes, I should trail the circle. Basically, we reached the target at 7 pips, but I would trail my soft stop into profit because it's one of the 72% hits. You know, we reached point 2 already. Yeah. So now the correction will follow on US dollar Canadian. Now the correction will follow on US dollar Canadian. Yeah, maybe if you can go out, can you again? In the next correction, maybe we have a next chance. Yeah. So British pound Canadian dollar, we are circling around the entry, nothing to do. And we have one running trade in British pound New Zealand dollar. And you see, we reached already the first target. We are in profit. That's really cool. So actually, there is nothing to do, but we should check if we have a bit of divergence there. Yeah, so let me check it if we have a divergence there. So we should trail the soft stop a bit higher, which means let me check it here, British pound, New Zealand dollar. This is this one in hourly chart. And let's see. It's where is it? This high? Nah, not really. It's not a divergence, of course not. It's not a divergence, which means let it go. But I think we can trail the soft stop higher. trail the soft stop here to the last 0.3 with a question mark. Yeah, and let's see what the market will doing. So actually we have a balanced candle here, and maybe the price will go down a little bit, but we hit here the big last 0.2. Maybe there will come more buyers into the market again. So I trail my soft stop and the trade is still free. Yeah, we don't have to do something there. Okay. So let me check if I see something on YouTube. Looking around there, Darom, wonderful. Yeah, great. Observing probabilities. That's really cool. Yes. Okay. So about the weekly chart, today is Friday. About the weekly chart, unfortunately, we got out in Euro Polnish zloty, made a little bit of loss, but I keep it on my watch list because the point of control is still far away, and this trend is still valid. So we can put it from the list right now, but at the end or on Monday we have to go through again. And US dollar Czech krone, about a stronger US dollar, the price is going up. So which means we will have a close above the point, above my soft stop there, which means I have to trail my hard stop closer above this candle at the end of this day before the market closed. So trail your hard stop closer to cut the loss. We have more fun with oil. We are deep in profit with that. We see a trend continuation, and I will sell half of my position when we reach the last high here. And this is one of good things. Also, US dollar Romanian leu. Look, we are deep in profit, and I have a first target at the last 0.2. And in US dollar Polish zloty, we hit the point of control, and yesterday I sold already half my position. And the price is still there. I think it's a good idea to sell half the position and to trail the soft stop below that candle. So it's a free ride. Yeah, that's really cool. You see, this kind of diversification between the markets, between the time frames is a good thing. Even you can trade day trading. You don't need to do that in 5 minutes, but to be in 4-hourly chart, daily chart, weekly chart, this will keep your balance. This will keep your account in balance. So, but we have to talk about the bitter truth something, and I don't want to hide something to you. So, which means we have to look at Friday on my account. So, and as you know, I'm in loss. Yeah, let's check it here. I'm in loss. I'm starting this account with a deep drawdown phase, around 37%. I know you will think about what's that? Is that kind of trading? Yes, this is. But you see, I never break my rules. But this is a part of the game. And this is at this point, most of traders stop trading or change the subject, change the strategy, change the mentor, change whatever the indicator, watching your videos, reading a new book, find something different. But this is a part of trading. Sometimes you have a drawdown phase. You can ask every experienced traders around the world. Those, they will be honest with you. They want to sell you something, marketing, illusions. They will never talk about losses. But it's a part of my education that I have to be open everything. So this is a part of reality. And now we need time to go back. And I'm quite sure that after 1 year, which is January the 18th, 2022, we are back on track. And I'm quite sure, because I can prove it with my other real accounts. For example, as you can see here, this is another real account, analytics. Look, this is a real account. It's a real account. And you see, 3 years in a row, I'm in profit. Even sometimes I started with drawdown phases. Look, in the last year I had 4 months in a row in loss, but actually my year ends in profit, and it will happen this year again. So, and this will happen here On this account, we trade here with Admirals also, if you stick to the rules. And this is what we have to learn. So don't be afraid, don't be scared about that. Follow the rules and you will see we will be profitable in the long run. Yeah. Last month I had 7 or 8 trades in a row lost, but everything is fine. Yeah, Plummet, it's a part of the game. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to have that, then you should stop trading, because it's an illusion to make money with every trade. It's still an illusion. Okay. So what do I have on my watch list? So let's check. Yeah, you see, this is what I'm talking about in DAX, why I should stay on the sideline. It's expiry day today. You see, it's just a circling around the volume in the point of control. You see, again, no trend continuation there. You know, it's just going up and down in a completely irrational way. This is a proof that we are in the expiry time right now. So in heaven's sake, please stay on the sideline. Don't do that right now. We have a lot of other things to do. And of course, other trades, by the way. So let's check if we have a bit of information about hourly chart, actually. But here you can see my list. There is no signal, which means actually there is nothing to do. And let's see in the 4-hourly chart. In 4-hourly chart also, you see there is no signal in my row, which means we have nothing new trading ideas for this Friday. And maybe you think, that's boring. I want to trade every day. Yeah, look how many trades we have open already. I think this is enough, you know, we have a lot of things to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14 trades open at the same time. What do you want more? We have enough things to do, guys. So we don't have to open every minute a trade. This is not what means real trading. Real trading means stick to the rules, following plan, and you might trading, not you must. The only thing what you must is sticking to the rules and following your plan. So what's on my watch list? US dollar, Swiss franc, we are waiting for a correction. US dollar, Japanese yen, I'm waiting for a downtrend to go back to the point of control. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, it's a bit of, yeah, not really a good idea to trade in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 old trend. So which means we can delete it from the list. And a bit on my watch list is British pound, US dollar, because we are deep in the move here and we are waiting for the next correction, and then we want to use that chance to go back to the point of control because there's a lot of space. But we should realize that we have similar high volume zones like the point of control, which is there and there. Yeah. So, but now this price reached exactly this volume zone again. So we can use the next correction and then let's go down again. But nothing to be in rush here. Actually, this will not happen today. So let's check 5-minute again index. You see nothing to do. So let's see about what you talked about, what you have learned. I learned 4 maximum trend movement before I enter trade. Secondly, buy low, sell high, and vice versa. I'm really happy that you have learned that, Danny. That's really cool. That's really cool. I hope there are no more trading ideas because I don't have any margin left. No, today, no trades, Robert, no trades. But you see, this is a kind of profitable trading to make this kind of diversification. And so we have a really big chance to make money in that. So let me see about on YouTube. Okay, so guys, I hope you have learned for yourself a bit this week, especially what I can share with you is stick to the rules all the time and realize that you don't play any role in this big circus of trading. Yeah, your name isn't typed in the book, in the order book. You cannot type in the reason why you want to go long or short. Nobody cares around the world. No one is knowing you. The market doesn't know you. And this is why you should are a kind of not existing in the market. Yeah, you are a lovely person for your family, your friends, but I'm quite sure that if you go a little bit more outside, no one knows you. 5 streets further, 5 streets away of you, there are living people that don't know you. So don't put your ego in front of the charts. Don't put your ego in front of the rules. This is a bad thing. So learn to plant good seeds by following the rules, sticking the rules, following your plan. This is the only chance how you can make money in the long run. I want to say thank you for joining this session, for joining our morning briefing show. Thanks to Katie for supporting me this week. And I wish you now a lovely Friday. Stick to the rules, following the plan, and come to the Twitch room if you want, so we can talk about there after the show the rest of the day if you want. And enjoy your weekend, please. A weekend without charts. No candles, no charts at the weekend. Friday is over. We start on Monday. No charts. It's not needed. The market is closed at the weekend, guys. The market is closed. Yeah. So go outside, have fun with your kids, with your wife, with your husband, whatever is there. Have fun. Collect lovely life moments and not red and green candles or something else. Have a nice day. Have courage and be kind. And as always, may the force of the rules be with you. See you guys.